Ugh. Well, hello, everybody. It's been a long time since we did a stream, a proper stream. And it's been a very long time since then. I apologize, but I really can't have my reasons. One, because of how weather has been so freaking random as hell. And a nasty ice storm that got me out of power for 3 days. Early in April. And it's just been a rough day in there, and plus I've just been tired. And also, you know, a family, bunch of simple life things going up and about. And also right now, a thunderstorm going around. At least let's hope it be good, it won't cause much trouble, hopefully. But we hope we're to do a proper stream. It's been a long time, of course, if we're more Minecraft, because I'm thinking, but I do have some big string games we're planning to play this weekend. Because it's going to be fun. It's going to be we had some good games come out a couple of times. Well, one that got me interested in our mouse PI, which is everybody's crazy right now. So it's going to be fun to play, but not now. And also some maybe future with CSGO, back to CSGO, Counter-Strike. Don't know when. But why Counter-Strike? Because my brother and some of my friends want to to play that more. And well, I wanted to. It's give me more, and it gives me more to get back and just try more of it. I didn't mind CS:GO. Of course, the wind started to pick up. Are you fucking kidding me? It's just been hack really for CS:GO, but we just see how it goes. You're mostly in the tail end of things, really. I hope it just depends, but the wind's there. Yeah, I just hope the wind's not gonna be bad right now. Sorry, there's also like a strong thunderstorm going around where I live. Yeah, it's mostly mild, but apparently won't get the mix of it. But still, I gotta be cautious with that. As the winds, right now they're gonna at a high peak right now, but they're gonna take a little drop, a little bit, then rise back up. Hopefully it won't be as bad, but again, I really cannot tell for certain. But that's the other reason why weather around here has been freaking goddamn bipolar around here. So, yeah, that's my defense why there's not been streams, and also because I've just been tired. Also, I was trying to get some fucking sleep. That's how that goes anyways. So let's keep it mild. I'm not trying to go here because since we're doing this, it's gonna be a bitch. Because how things are, you gotta roll here. So further ado, let's begin our adventure. Mod lists are always the same around here, but there's some mod changes today. I've been experiencing a bunch of mod lists from a YouTuber, and one of them is one was basically a frozen world. I'm tempted to do one. It's based by Yall himself, like it's very boring there. I'm using Android tiers. So, we're actually not going to do that. We're actually here. I also realized that Rimworld is not even active here, or... I mean, in? No, Rimworld is not... Terrifying Rimworld is not even down. No, it's in here, it's just not enabled. Because of the change of my generation stuff, so... If you really want to do that, but really try not. I had to say that properly because things. So, how are we gonna do this? Well, because of some mods I have and what I have learned, and also of Empire, Yeah, I have to be close to some. I have to be close to some colonies to even get some attacks. Or then just be freaking grinding, which is not that bad. But again, when you realize you will get boring, get very boring when it's just basically not your anyone. You always try to avoid it, but you have to be some people around to get some more raids on you. So, like I said, we're doing androids. I did androids before. That's gone because of mod changes. It's just a bunch of hoo-ha I've just been fucking around with anyways. So, we're going to do a crash landing or one solo one. Because if we do solo, it means so people are trying to give you more people, which is nice. And that, we can do some things, but also 3 more because it gives me some more done, but also more for havoc. I do want to do some process, at least I really do. Android survivors, I mean, it's not as bad, but it gives us 3 people to muck with. We're going to do one lone android again. Because there's that. Randy. Or actually, I'm feeling risky. Cassandra. Randy's always fun, but Cassandra, it's gonna be a bitchy. It's gonna hit her. Of course, comes from us right here. We have regular Wham, we have Toxic World, which is a 10 before, and some other ones. But we are doing a regular Rim today. And I'm not going to do anything advanced except for getting rid of some of the real planet stuff because it just adds much more havoc. And no, honestly, we really don't need those guys in the mix. And as for we have all these rolling monstrosities, basically genetics is, I mean, there's more threats around. Pigs. Well, we have android excursions, basically droids against androids because of that. We have a bunch of pirates. Besides, the more we do in Sentinel, Hornets, actually get rid of the Hornets, they're just not really. Black Hive, Trader Skills are into space, Shattered Empire. Xeno Human Pirates, Yetis, we get rid of Wasters. There's actually quite free, we have like fucking like 5 of too many people in here. Androids will cause them havoc. But we are doing this makes sense. Salvage imps are not bad. Fierce Neanderthals, they do what they do. Hits. The Ectile, basically furries. I want to lose some pirates. And finally Xenos, because they basically randomized. But salvage imps. You have no races in here actually added. Since this mod list was for Frozen or Play One, I'm not doing anything else because then it makes a fucking change. So we're not gonna have anything other vanilla expanded things. A pig union, I think we're fine with pigs. So I want to get Rieta. We just have tribals and 1 android or excursion. I think it'll be fine for our planet. I am not sure. Planet name, live android. Generate random so bad. And scale, well, it's keeping everything all set up anyways. That's just stuff we don't want to fuck. Faction controls, that really depends if we want to really fuck around with that. And advanced climate or biomass. Really, I don't think we don't need to. We can preview the world we want to. Always nice, but we don't need to. Not today. I mean, it's nice to see that, but really, there's really not much needed. Really, it's not. I'm a fan because how freaking warm it's been here. It's been like a nice warm week here. For spring, anyways. But we're just here to have fun today and try to do something long. Long, I say long. It depends on fucking if I fucking sleep or not. Why? Because because what the hell? Well, advanced, where are you? It's way high on water, holy shit. No prairies. Okay, they're modesty, right. That was way too much water level, holy shit. Actually, yeah, actually let me see the generate button. That was a way a lot of water, holy shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like that, but I mean, that'll be good, but it'd be hell. I have some leeway. Yeesh. I think climate. Not really, we haven't changed much rainfall. There's all are roughly equal to 1.5 anyways, so we're not really into effects. Don't exactly know why we got that fucking, like, literally a bunch of freaking water plants like crazy. Yeesh. And let's actually lower the sea well exposed to this whole land. We'll actually bring that down. I'm gonna bring that down a bit more. That's way high for what we need right now. I mean, I would see what bombs are going to be, or at least have some more land to build with. If we go slightly lower. Honestly, if we're doing anything, we're fine with that. Low is basically see more islands. Actually, we'll keep it slightly low. That'll be fine with me. We'll just go with low water this time in this seed. This will force us to interact with more people, so. So that's gonna be a fun idea. I want to do because it gets very boring. There we are. That's actually much more valid-ish. Because we go to sea ice, but we have propane lakes, so those are high. What do we have mostly? We have acute forest. I mean, if you want to really drop that, I could really drop that right now. I want to, but I think it'll be interesting. More of an interesting experiment with that. It's also realistic sort of world generation, so there's actually a lot more things around, especially like this stuff now. Landmarks expanded, basically there's much more stuff with this now. So it's actually much more valid on what you want to pick. But as I said earlier, for us to get some activity, we need to be close to some active spots. Because once Empire it goes on a flow motion, it's going to get crowded as fuck. And it means we gotta bear in mind what we gotta do, because one, more people are close with, the higher chance we get raids, and also simply on our ass. Annoying sounds, but keeps things active, then just go and expand at your own pace, which I do not mind. It just gets a bit boring for some people. Oh, Oasis. Oh, we go. There's fertility here. Toxic geysers though in that spot. But it's a Oasis area basically. And you have this too. So I mean, there's actually much more stuff. Or because the more you fuck around, the it's gonna get. Of course, I have the Biome Caverns mod, which is also a nice mod. Makes undergrounds active, but again, it won't do us properly. It makes us more undergrounds, which is not that bad. I mean, it's gonna deal with Android excursion around here. I mean, I'm not questioning it. So we got steps. I guess much for sunny weather here. And colossal fauna though. Yeesh. At least we want to really make this interesting at all. Because we're all seeing the heck of life basically in a fucking shithole right now. Empire's just gonna go expanding rampant. You have a temperate forest, of course. We have near a mountain like always, which is always fun to build. Well, we get both biomes. We get the... Depends what we're going to get. Either deserts or a cold desert. A cold desert. Huh. Shocker. Again, it's realistic places around, so it's actually a mix of both. Since that mod changes, which I actually quite enjoy so far. We have a dune spot. You see what I mean? It's actually much more valuable to look now with this mod. It's awesome, but also annoying. That's gonna be narrow, but we get first of all rain in that spot. There is what we got? Oh, Jesus Christ. Sinkholes. That just sounds awful. And of course you have these cold deserts, which give us mild, but not really there. Grasslands, of course. There's road path for trading wise, but we're gonna be in a fucking hell of a fight. For some reason, elves like to have find interest in here. Weird. And that goes there. We have near a cavern, which is also nice, but also a pain in the ass to build. Or in a shallow of a Scarlands, it's gonna really fuck the land more because it's Scarlands, meaning there's gonna be ruins, regardless of it. So, what we got here is rogue plagues. Oh boy. Rodent problem, which is good for rodent. I don't know if they're effective or not. We have nature array appears from our greater numbers here. Rich volcanic soil, which actually is nice to have that, and also near a mountain. We're doing a Android. We need a bunch of resources. Why? Because we need a bunch of steel to build a fucking army. And how we're gonna expand? It depends, but I know this area is gonna be freaking overrun. Like hell. So we have a temperate forest here that's full of goddamn soil. Oh, that's our freaking goddamn ideal psycho. That's a psychocast haven. That's gonna be fucking fun to deal with that. I don't want to deal with narrows because those are just hell. Bunch of geysers, which is nice. There's geysers. We have colossal veins here. We have just prey around here. Means we get more predators, which is gonna suck, which also increases more the odds of getting stuff out of the dough. You see, in the region, you just bomb with them. We don't care. We have a enforce so many trees, mean like shades of red. It's autumn's never fully passes, so that means it's bound to be autumn there. Good spot, don't get me wrong. What is this one? We have smaller region. No. Toxic. No. That's only a good spot. Volcanic region was good for soil. Cavern spot. I mean, that's interesting, but it sounds like fucking hell, especially when we get the fucking grav ship. But yeah. Actually, much more wider. Shocker. Gets more funky too. Okay. Nothing there. I also want to find a good spot that's not fucking screwy. There's a city, there's more cult fins, we get a bunch of barley, we could use a placeholder. We have two good spots here. It's, what we got here? Rotten Stench. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun with that one, but I mean it'll be good for defending, but I'd rather have a fighting chance, not a fucking screw you chance. Plentiful grass. I mean it gets more annoying, it's more annoying. I already like that plant. I already like that freaking airbirds more. Temperature is gonna be awkward, it's gonna be mild, but this one I think will be interesting. We get more bonding over here. For us, we need to exploit all the resources we can. We have a wider region, but we have deep ore, so we can't really mine here. We could, it'd just be a pain in the ass. Well, it's much more wider here. We got a bunch more caves here. We're most likely going to crash between these surrounding areas. So here we're going to be into a cavern area, which mostly going to be with insectoids. Oh, so tempting. Good spots. So good spots. Bunch of chicken here. I want that. It's much more smaller. This is much more wide. Radioactive. I think we're gonna go with this one. We have temperate forests. It's 48, so we basically got regular seasons. We got volcanic soil. We have a rat bomb though, but that's gonna be fine. Okay, ideology-wise, 2 reasons why there's gonna be some rule with it. We're gonna be a simple android, but we need to do some trading, and that means we need to pet somebody. Let's see. Iron Cross. I mean, it's modified. That Iron Cross basically was World War II. Cooperative. Light. Superior Nation. Devotion. Highly cooperative is progressive and collectivism. Isolationism, which is sign. Progressive, highly cooperative. Prepare carefully time. We going to change your fucking time? Not good yet. You're going fucking rusty. Alright, well, that's that. I'll be fixing all that anyways. A priest, I mean, it'd be nice, but corrupted memory though, because of age. Student, be nice. Who else could be the lead man of this? Well, he's to be the lead man. We have another person to just basically do some trading with. Crafting is a battle droid, which has helped to get us in good progress. Not much of mining. We need miners. I mean, I could mine if I want to. A chef, I mean, I said a cook. A survivor. Mass produced, and it's apocalypse, so we're gonna roll with him. Give up the script. Alright, you can scar, bring him down to 20 age. And we got quite decent what we got. Mass produced, an apocalypse android is simple minded, because why? Because you can't really trade with androids at all. You can't. Not like in the older versions. I don't know why, you just cannot. So how you get that? Either by fucking around with the fucking capturing a human person to take your trades with, or not. There we go, hydric arm, no. Hydric flame, no, make him speed as hell. Hydraulic frame, basically he's loose feet, but he carries more shit around him. And he's gonna have an overclock. Why does he do this? Because 2 reasons. It's because of global warp speed. These guys are slow as hell. And frame makes it much more slower, but with overclock gives them a bit more global speed, and we get to proper trade speed quicker. It's just more of an annoyance than anything. Just telling you. And they also still feel things even though they're fucking androids, so Bloodlust, it doesn't make any sense, but believe me, it does. But this time I'm actually gonna do some hard thinking with this one, not just giving the good trades like I always do. And he's gonna be underground there. I mean, he probably doesn't need underground anyways, so. Undergrounder. Let's see. Pirate Psycho, because he just signed him up, and now we decide where we go with. Okay, so he is an apocalypse android. We'll give him groundbreaking because he was used to break it. You gotta give him more global speed, so he's actually now faster. Berg memory not needed. Pyro. Scrutinized. Workaholic. He's an android. Doesn't really make sense. Heat incline, not really. Body master, not really. Ecologist. He's good with plants, so ecologist. But he's a bit eccentric. Fast armor. Why? Because he's a fucking robot. And he is also permanent fight, scrutinized. Now we'll stick what we got. Those will be fine. And we gotta add these veins. Why? Because they are needed. Since we're gonna be in a hell of a battle area, we need to what we can get. You can't do cook for shit. I guess I probably put the frickin' human doing that, so. Planter, animals, you want to go there, or not, useless to me. Medical, I mean, we give him 5. Social, really is useless. Intelligence, just give him 7. Give him 7, so it's not too overpowered network. There we go. Okay, but now we gotta add another engineer. Actually, no, androids would be nice, but no, it's only good. Again, we actually need to add a special person. And that is a Harks cultist. No, because we used a regular person. No. Scavenger, man, no. Intel, no. Waster, pirate, no. Hunter, no. Town guard, no. Scrapper, maybe. Any human, anyways. Elvis, Knight, Jazzrine, Imperial. Imperial Citizen, Barn, Acolyte, that's Human Empire. Warrior, Hunter, Miner. We give him a Miner. He's giving a mining, so let's give him. He's an imp, though. Goddamn assholes. Public. I mean, we don't need to. I just need a fucking person. Okay, but you are not going to be that. You're actually going to be a special kind. And that is. Where are you, you bastard? Forsakens. That's other stuff we don't want to deal with. That I do want to get Mass Effect out because we're not needed. Highline, Niddle. Really? No, what's a gremlin for? Unless that's part of some other mod I'm missing. Ugh. Reason why is we have to a gremlin, save our ship. I think that's not working well for some reason. Starjack. I mean, no, there he is. Gremlin. That's the fuck. Gremlin. Why Gremlin? Basically, it's because he can actually do some stuff and actually is much more better. It's also because he's a gremlin. Because they are very strong in goddamn construction. So, he's a warrior, became a fanatic, and he became a game master. Nope. Android hunter. And he can't do shit with that. I mean, for what we're going to put him into this? He's basically my traitor. But he's also going to be a freaking useful one. He can't do clean, though. Or a broken soldier. I mean, he can't do train or hunting. I mean, that's not that bad. This one just really can't do shit. We give him a builder. I mean, construction is very fucking nuts with this fuck. Just actually just put him into as a freaking bartender. It'd be nice to get some more social, but put him in a bartender. Neurotic, he's gay. Actually, I don't care about that. Underground, that's actually perfect. Signal of Death, though, he's just next 60, which would make some gremlins are very nice. He's a drill arm. Yeah, he's a warrior, again, fanatic. Royalty. Ah, right. Moving and buying speed, though, so he's actually a miner. Fine, we'll stick with your shit. Rather not, because we wasted more time. But this is how it works with frickin' Rim. He's as a freaking became a miner. Okay, as a driver arms. Which I'm shocked you got that. Shocker. Let's see, a digger. Yep. Give me a digger. War fanatic, game of a digger. That's how you guys are. Okay, so since we're dealing with a human, there's actually some needs we gotta do in properly, and that is Body Master. Why? Because I don't have to worry about freaking food for this fucking ass. And for this, he's just basically there to socialize. For the fucking traders. Is the only reason why I have him. He's not gonna be a freaking, like, I mean, we could just put him in there, but, I'll give him in there. You're not a planter, you ain't gonna be doing that. I mean, it could. Be a researcher. Groundbreaker like hell. Industrialist, I think could make him iron-willed. He's perfect memory. Why? Because he's human. Psychopathic. He's war game fanatic and a war game fanatic, and became a digger. Yeah, that'll work. Psychopath, so works. Tycoon. Why? Because he's that's fun to talk. That's why you have him. Guess he used to be a moaner. That'll work. Of course, that's the one fucking cooking. I have no cooks around here. You be the fucking cook then. Planting, no. Animals, no. Crafting, he sticks there. Artistic, no. Socialize, yes. Medical, he's at least give him their intelligence. I'll give him freaking fucking 6. I'll give him 6. He's not gonna do much, but he's basically just the guinea pig to do all this shit anyways. He's there to fucking do the trading. Uh-huh. Get rid of the neck. Well, I got this. Bungalows, overalls, a skirt, and shoes. I mean, I would put him to a fucking proper shirt, but eh. Button down, casual. Give him a casual tee. Give him making masterwork of it. Casual tee, overalls, just make it masterwork. As for pants, she is a skirt. She's also female. I'll give you the skirt. Just make it a master. I don't care. Shoes, master. Oh, lizard skin, might as well add that. You're fucking changing all your materials for it. Light leather. Lizard skin, so you fucking do that. Okay. It's masterwork, she's fine. He's got all that. Head looks all good. As it's basically just a trader, she's body master, doesn't really care, just make he's just a pure android. Just a digger. And as for this is where the stuff's gonna be made essentials here. I gotta be cautious though. Why? Because 1-1 these things can lead to a fucking hellhole. 2 1 2. Type, because I have the Covenant weaponry in here. I don't have the Covenant things in there. We're gonna give them. We're gonna give them the plasma rifles with it. Master works for both. Both get the one, we don't need a secondary yet. Meals, right, meals. Why? Because one thing is to tell you that androids, they can give power, but by doing this also need to keep them powers by eating food. So that's just that. As for character-wise, we're fine with those two. I'm missing something at backpack. Why? Because we need a backpack, because it gives us more smooth. The reason why he's doing it, because these fuckers can't carry shit. So there's a backpack. Current weight she can haul is actually not, she can haul fine, and give her a backpack as well. If we're going to do this, might as well. Backpack, add, apply. So you just got backpack, switching up his carry stuff, we don't have to worry about that. As for the religion, though, I'm missing something, correct? No, I'm missing everything. Yeah, no, I'm missing attire. I think we're all good. Okay, if I begin after fucking 35 minutes of basically trying to fucking create our fucking location and find the spot, and we finally play the game. Seriously. This is what happens when you just basically fuck around with the rim. And there we are. And that's where it all begins. And we have a season, so. One thing I'll note with the realistic world is actually real life nights here, and it gets very dark. Very dark. Very fertile soil there and up here, which is very good for us. Depends where you want to go, because Southfield's going to go. You could use this as a good spot for that. But how are we going to set our base? Because they're going to come from up here, down there, and up here. And as for, we got a bunch of caves down here. So, where do you want to do? Okay. What are you gonna do? Build a thing right here. Critical. Now then, let's get all our shit. Alright. So we got tight son of a bitch. And we'll do that and begin the orders because we need to fucking clear out this area. At least give us some more praising room. And I think we'll be all good. We're near a steam geyser. We're going to focus on that research. The gas geyser is way up there, which is not ideal, but see what you would. We actually have a frog actually used for good vehicles. There's there and that. Besides clean up all of the places, will be fine, really. Yeah, mostly got steam. We don't have any near gas geyser, which sucks. But we have a regular steam geyser, which if we do that, it's going to be a tight son of a bitch to defend. And let's begin. Because this guy is someone different because he is that. He's fucking recreational and genetically pessimistic because he has an unhappy gene. Since he's the leader of the thing, he's basically doing that. And he's undergrounder. Basically, he's basically what this guy is basically the main goal of the game or shit here. Like I said, he just only needs recreational to make him happy, really. But as you can tell, it's getting, like, very dark. Yeah, that's it. This is what I'm talking about. It's because realistic fucking makes it god-awful dark. Like hell. You can't see shit. Which actually makes it harder to see during fucking, like, in the freaking events here. That's why we need fucking power and light here. In the meantime, we should get the height. We need power. Yeah. Let the fuckers bum around for a bit. Because I can't see shit. There I go. Whew! Okay. Okay, so we got that. We need power right at the gate. We actually have a bunch of wood we can actually use it. That's gonna be it. So wood's gonna be our power, or we can just have it outside. We could just have it outside and just go with that. But I think it'd be easier to be a target anyway, so we'll put it in. We'll put it inside. Since we have an Android start, we get batteries at the gate. But you goddamn need to see, though. It's that bad. So, we're doing this way. But you really can't see shit. Alert box, and we'll go there, so. Now we don't need that. Get rid of that. And as for frickin' I want to get power, we need to fucking see, because it gets very dark. That's for the Android guy. I mean, we could build 2 power plants. If we have the steel to do it, so we can probably just do it and get it done quick. And that's what we're rolling with right now, or should we just stick with it? 2 batteries are nice, but I think I think we're just need the 1 right now. I think it'll be okay. Okay, I think that's all set. We got a mine out. Before I do an order to deconstruct a bunch of the wood. Okay, we got that set up. We actually got some power. We actually can see in here. And we have James use power. And I think so for deconstructing a bunch of shit here. We get a bunch of wood by doing this. And also get rid of the flooring there. That's free flooring. We can actually do this for free flooring. That's asphalt, which is actually it's actually a free area to do. Free concrete, which is actually very nice. But it gets very fucking dark, man. And that's just naturally progressing. It's not just stop every 15. No, it's naturally keep going, no matter what. See how fucking dark this is, especially at night? Yeah, it's... yeah. Personally, we want to push it outside so we actually can see shit. He has free concrete from that. And that is good. I don't think so much else of that. We have a free broken frog, which is nice. Let's see, we do need a batch of steel mining. We don't really much one near us at the current state. Maybe I do some good defense pockets here and there, but besides that, I think we're going to go with that one. Because we need steel. We need a whole bunch of steel. Because I'm only going to build androids. The reason why I have Fennec here is because it's the trading reasons. It's stupid, but it's because of trading. You can't trade with the androids at all. Whew. Just want to trade some stuff too. Cause I'll show you. Okay, so let's try to go with him. He doesn't want to. Let's show you right here. He can't. That's why. However, with him, I get that. You see, it's very weird, but you can't trade with androids. You cannot. For some reason, you just cannot. And there's like stuff to help to improve charismatic. It just doesn't really work. And don't forget, this mod's been old since 1.3 days. Because I actually see how dark this is, but it's old as 1.13 is when the droids start to show. Now then, what? We gotta decide what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it to 40, reach for our underground cavern. Yeah, more steel found up, which is nice. More steel anyways, too. See, some good steel veins here. Alright, so... yeah, more silver. Also, one thing I do need to do is also is a note is to build this fucking thing. Why? Because one airdrops can break down, so that just stops it. Since we're doing Cassandra, every 10 days we'll get something. That's how I suppose Cassandra works. Yeah, more steel, which is actually good for us when we need to build for shelving. And uranium too, wow. Yeah, a bunch of steel spots, which is good for us. Okay, so... So we actually at least build a proper laboratory in there before it gets fucking hard to see. And this is just basically my storage area. It's gonna be. There we go. Okay. Now let's get to actually get some proper things here before we can build high-tech one, since we have the get this at the gate. As well, see a research area. This is a storage area. I probably got brings us to like a freaking recreational spot, or at least to like a workshop. We need a workshop, but now we need storage. So I get this situated first, and that's big shelves of steel. So we're gonna start right there and just have some fun with this. Means we have better storage storing our shit, so. That'll do. Do. It's been insulted. Alright. Now basically just copy the settings and paste them there. And that should have mostly all the stuff we need. And I can now get rid of this. I can do clean all I want now. Now I got proper storage. And we need to start to make a workhouse to make some stone. So we could make that one. I'm actually going to mine these veins here. It's going to thick up with the vein, but restocks our steel. Pank's very busy. Get those so low veins. Okay, so now we got that set up. We only percent how much power left, and we want to improve our things. So let's go research-wise. Solar panels would be nice to help us sustain more power. Or just raise it straight to a bigger thing. Actually, go do that. Why? Because we have a bigger thing that produces more wood, but also produces much more things. So who's actually didn't check the schedule? Who's gonna be the most? Both of them are gonna research regardless, because their both skills are not there. He's not gonna be the planter. He's gonna be the planter. They can both hunt. The only reason why he's gonna be plant cutting because it helps us keeps the thing done more. He can't warden. He can't childcare. He can be the doctor and a rescuer. So it's that. He's gonna start making a proper workshop and wait till the sun comes around again. Okay. Are we doing a recreational room for this fucker? So we'll do that. It'll be a big recreation. We can be very happy. Other than that, or basically just go and expand more to reach basically the same amount to that fuck. And just go down. Just that'll be a recreation room for his fucking needs. This can be way too big on that, but we do need to start mining though. I'll be the workshopper. You'll be the workshopper. And in the case of that, yo. We set some plans that we're gonna do this. Cause our cave is gonna be decent size. We can have some things out. Mechanoid single. Yes. Where he landed? Over here. On the stall. You take that and you can go fuck around. Allow. Deconstruct. Have to grab ship over there. Reason why? Because I gotta turn that off. That's why I want to build our freaking grab ship. I think I'll probably go and chill it down there. Found more steel and machinery. Looks good. And a little open spot. Speak of which, how's the frickin' roofs? Oh, of course, it's a fucking open spot. God. It makes it look stupid, but there's a reason why. Because in the world, we're in a different unique spot, but we're mostly in the area we're supposed to get some higher chances of it, but can't say for sure on that. Alright. As for aggregation, we can put a bunch of back and cloth. We can just basically go nuts on the dartboard here. So you be happy, man. For now. We don't really have cloth with our hands, so you can do that. So you have something to keep them busy. That's one reason why. Though I do need to grow some goddamn cloth. I think we'll shove it right here. I mean, it'll burn easily. Regardless, we're still going to get smoked regardless of it. Yeah, I want to grow cloth, but we really can't do that right now. Even though it looks so good to do that, but no, it's just... we don't have the frickin' proper structure to hold that out. Guess we gotta build some frickin' goddamn power lights in this fucking hole. So again, bigger of those. I think we'll go and get production up for mine shaft. Gives us more. These are stem chunks for all of our shit here. Or else I'd rather do that. Actually, just use what we got first. I'm not gonna use that on there right away. I mean, I could get some concrete at the gate. It'd be very nice. Our power grid's probably just fucking hit of it because of it. In exchange, actually turn that off. Actually, exchange. Until we get that, until we get the thing, we really are. It's not gonna sustain that. We'll just keep out pulsing along before we do that. We're gonna be pushing our power. Let's just wait until we get to the mine, it'll be fine. Okay. Because now it's getting 200 excess real estate, means it's going to be storing a billion of power. And now I gotta need some proper chunks. I could probably produce more. Have them busy, make more bricks now. Now it's classified as a workshop. It's just a weird little funny mechanic you can muck with. There we go. Well, this little Diggy Found a Factory can help us give us stone chunks right at the gate until we get quarries going, but this will help us do it right now. And I want to get power going, so that's why. I can do some orders. Let's get this going. Got some trees for wood. Because until we decide to choose, I'm getting some bigger generators. We really can't do much about it. Some are starting already. Maybe it could be normal quadrants for all I know. I'm not really sure. I did some fucking around with it though. So if it's gonna break our 15 days, then we really don't care. Nope. Just to keep them busy, it'll be fine right now. Because proper blocks we can use. I'm not adding more lights until we get proper power situation going. Then we can actually use the light the whole base so we actually can see. Basically just a waiting game right now, really. I do want to get gun turrets active, but as of right now, I'm mostly just getting all of our shit organized first, really. This is sandstone. We're mostly in a sandstone area. The only thing we gotta worry about is this, but it's sure not that as bad. I don't think anything bad with it right now. I think we can use to build our sandstone walls now. It's gonna get annoying, but that's because how it is. Ugh. Fucker, asshole. Just an annoying piece of ass, that's what it is. That's what he's gonna do is fucking section by section. I guess they just get fucking bullshit. There we go. So I can shut him up for a bit. Ambrosia sprouted. Looks like Cassandra's not being very too keen today. And put Randy in. I could increase to 500 if I really want to. I'm not confident enough to do that yet at all. Okay, we got bigger generation power now, which is a want. As for the rest now... Empires, rim of felling, no. Terraforming, get these two going. Then back to the main, we'll go and focus on solar panels, biorefinery, hydroponics. Now take care of that. To probably build on our proper area to build our power. Because now we got a bigger engine, we can actually produce more power, but it'll cost more wood. And I don't think I want to use... I mean... Industrial chem fuel. Blood flower, because how big these fuckers are. Big giant hookahs. So we need power too, but I think we'll... I think we'll push it to 10 by 12. Maybe too much, or just... How can I build? I can build 3 in there. By just doing that. Okay, maybe we'll stick with that. Because these big boys take a bit more fuel, but it produces us much more power when they're running. Produces 2,400 a generator compared to produce 1,000. And we're going to plan to expand that like so. Now the grid's running on wind power right now until day because I can't see shit again. Flash storm. I mean, we could go on the other side with it. Let's see. Because either way, we're both blocking the door. We'll do that. Serving vision, we don't care, and we have the flu. James can't do the effect because he's an android, doesn't get affected with that. But it can affect our trader, but that's much it. And that's why we're doing more wood, and actually can reinstall this now. I mean, we could just shove them around in the corner and do that, and do that, so... I can do it for here. Now power is much more stable until we gotta keep going to wood until we get better ones. Since we are in a forest here, we can actually use that. Assassination. Tempting. There we go. Mostly our bricks are almost done now. So we're gonna put that on pause and just mine granite or sandstone. Remember sandstone. I like how I do is I know sandstone's not good for hit points. I just like using that. Steel is much more better as well as plasteel. Granite isn't because of the reason why I'm using sandstone. That's when we do high contrast, use sandstone as the walls and then the flooring. Yeah, I guess we'll do both, but really would put the sandstone on. Because now we're busy just continuously mining for sandstone until I start initiating again. Now later we gotta build our freaking hydroponic spot. Our power grid is good for like some days until we have proper thing though, but it costs us quite a bit of the wood power. Distress single, no shit, but now we can actually start having proper lighting. This hellhole. should re-enable that. Manhunter pack. We got something. It's a Manhunter pack area. All the time, finally got something. It's a Manhunter pack. Jesus Christ. Ah, the digger got his thing. He had how many medicine though? That's why I need to make trades. We can actually do this since I have it. Guess we actually start building that up now. Heat wave. Sure safety. Now and again, combat supplier. Heat wave today. Tropical heat wave. You can do some training with us to get better. Fuckers come around there quick and make a deal. We can better. They just gotta not be worried about to do so. Oh yeah, they just can't engage the fuckers. But we can do some training now. Herbal medicine is the reason why, or good herbal medicine would be freaking expensive as fuck, but it'd be nice to grab that. I think I'll take herbal. Dose 74. I'll give you negative tab the gold. I mean, keep the gold. Basically got some medicine. And since he is somewhat of a medical, he can self-heal himself, but it won't do much shit for him. Nope. I do need to build up storage for that. A much more cooler fridge for it. Now let's go and get a proper freezer. Shut up. You fuckers just, no, don't, you fucking idiots. One thing is a bit of a little interesting thing here. I have a certain amount that adds infestations. Infestations are a problem. And why is that? It's because unlike other infestations, they are triggered by in a mountain. The infestation I was doing right there, they can spawn anywhere and they can just like hunt in a corner here and just basically build all their nests right there. I find it annoying, but also not very good. That's why I do that, but they keep on reducing more and more and more. You really cannot. You can't stop it. Not really. You just basically just keeping it in a nest by killing like these things right here, an infestation right here. Just keep going there and kill those spots to lower the infestation world, the higher chance to avoid those guys spawning. It gives up another Lou with a cook, actually. Two of them, actually. Go for a construction or a constructor. Can't do crafting, they're intelligent, which is nice to increase intelligence. I mean, fine with James doing one. Alright, much of it. It cost me quite a bit of our silver. But having another person here. Yeah, build a little prison area. In the meantime, we have 2 constructors. That's be fine for now. I need to see because it's getting dark again. Man, we could put on that. We make them forever. Let's suspend that. Just make the sandstone ones. I do need to work on his stuff later. There we go. Now that takes care of that. Now where are we gonna put these shove in the prison area? That's the warehouse. Down here, if we do some mining around here. Cut that off. I wanted to turn that into a grav ship spot. In the meantime, go and mine our silver here. Our steel actually is getting a bit low. Wood, I mean, is fine. Have to mine. I mean, where? Boom rats yet? No, we're not gonna mine that just yet. We'll mine out Mine out this area. And as for orders, we're gonna use the bit to build the quarries. And if we're gonna come attack down here, I think it'll be way too small. I guess I'll put a 9x9 spot for it. Or push it motion put it down for it. We do need to build a prison cell area. Since we have to do things, but we'll do that. And you go down 10 more. Alright. We got some mine work today. There's our steel. And we'll use that to build. Cut this guy off. Fucker. Oh, you fucker. Here's a barrack thing. Spy company. I mean, as for sick, what we'll be doing, since he can't do shit because of malnutrition, I will give him that much because I think he's not a colony. He's not a colony yet, so that's why. Get him down here so we can actually build a freaking slave spot. Well, really a prison spot anyways. We're just doing it so we can show him there anyways. Okay. Just build the freaking door for prisoners. And James, go and get Tao. The rat bastard. That's why. Health was a crack. What about you? Just had a crack and a stab. That's fine. And 10 without medicine, yes. Now, since you're actually going to recruit, reduce resistance. Actually, now reduce the will. Reduce the will more. And we begin working on parts. Reduce the will more and just do recruit them. Until he's better, I really can't do shit about it. He has no will now. But he's really reduce the resistance on him so we can recruit him more. Tectonic plates actually make lava generators. That's good. As since we have actually some people in here, maybe too big for that for a prison thing. Maybe too big for that. I guess you have something to keep them powered. So you'll be bitchy. You're just recreational stuff, really. I'm missing the isolated chanceling. You can't do much when you're fucking doing this fuck. It's only you. Fall has begun. Must be a nasty fire broke out here. As the fire goes, I'm going to do another wood run for the winter. And the rain comes and goes. More wood, the better. Transportation. He's gonna be major breaking. Have fucking recreation yourself, you dumbass. Jesus Christ. We have very little mineral wood up. I think this was a steel. Now he's absolutely pissed. Ugh. Deserter? No. Don't do the deserters. Rare thrombols, nice. Fucking hell. Disrespected, don't give a shit. Got tonic. Nice. There's a reason why I don't want to, because it only pisses them off. It doesn't need to, so shut it. Get that gun if I were you, because that fucker is not cheap. Everybody can get fucking mixed by it. Static breakdown. Well, he's gonna be out for how long? That's the reason why I want to get these droids. Donkeys, really? You fucker, get the wood. Just need the wood for their exchange our fucking power, so you need to get the wood. Because the other fucker is in a catonic state right now. I suppose I can shut it off if I want to. At least the rain has stopped. Why I need so much wood? Because those things require 150 each. If we plan to use a bunch of that for now, I can take all the wood I can. Maybe overkill on the wood, but again, for what I'm using for, it's mild. From the enemies, ask their military at 1 point days. If one day I want to get vehicles going, but the fucker thing need your research done. I think I'm gonna probably put the halt on the bricks until we get everyone functional. But we got a bunch of wood for us now for a while. Plus if we need more like another power gen we could. Because there's no power at all, that's why. There we go, he's finally back up. Power grid got fucking shut down because of the fucking no wood. Had a catharsis, so he's happy. It's the only reason why, because he's fucking pissed by the fucking nanites. That's all he can do though, so he's basically waiting till he heals up for that, so. I mean, I have no leader. Besides, anyone can begin the freaking leader. Because he can't really, because it's not really part, because it's Android. Because Tao needs to be coming in here, but he's got a while before you can join in. He was getting there. Nice. About that one. Solar panels been initiated, thank God. He's just only bleeding. Well, it looks like we're not going over there anyways. No, we could, just gotta do it. I think we'll want to do that. The bear's gone anyways, so. Atrocities are coming about now. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Sparrows and monstrosities are going around. Nice. Now we got some activity after a fucking long ass time. Jesus. And a raid right at the gate too. Well, Randy, go straight to the fucking shit. I don't know how you got handled, but I got monstrosities. Looks like they kill them all. Almost got hit by frags. Think like that. Oh, there's a P90 who's gonna get burnt. And Tommy. Where was that? Yep, there's the Tommy gun. I'm gonna finish this fucker up. There you go. Right, so I got pissed and sent them all in one go. So the only thing valuable with this is a bunch of steel. Towel. He's almost done. Now you're gonna rush recruitment finally. No warrant to recruitable. Fuck off. This is the reason why I don't like that. That's the reason why I turned that off, because it's really pointless. Biorefinery. We actually make our biorefinery. Yeah, I could build another. I mean, we got 2 things going on right now, so I think it's worth getting 2 researchers right now. I have the components and the steel right now, so probably best to have 2 of them going right now. Better the quicker this goes, too. You can mine. Actually, you put in the core you want to. You want to, really. You can talk, but I won't do shit. It really depends what I do with Tau, but I think I want to start to get the operations of mining operations start up. But since we got Tau now, we can do some things here. Fine. There doesn't care if it's underground or not, so I don't need to add that. Hydroponics can start up. I'm gonna go ahead another one right here for more power. We have the wood and the power, so we can do that, and I think that'll be enough for our generators for our power grid. Only problem is someone needs to keep managing it. Whatever we can do, we do bad about that. Why are you pissed? Because it's expected and it's serious in pain. Because there's no medication, you stuck with that. Just sometimes it's just questionable with him. I mean, I'm gonna get that. I'm just gonna get rid of that health issue. That just it's just gonna more of an annoyance right now. Everyone's all idle because of that, and have no research right now. Okay. Basic grav tech, standard tech. Again, remifouling. Get basic vehicles in the batch. Get a lathe in the batch. And Empire work on Android stuff. In the meantime, we need to do some mining. Get a new batch of steel. As long as we start grav ship, we're gonna be getting black hive attack. Well, never mind then. No, it's a big hive. And who's this guy? Oh, this fella up to? You're gonna get killed anyways. What do you offer? This man, perfect memory. That's actually nice to have, but it's another dude though. I mean, it means more mouth to people. This guy is also nice to have a perfect memory around here. Minor pain. Bites mostly. Yeah, he's a body master, he's just a gourmet, but it's really unknown. He just wanted to kill his ass if we could. But I'm getting one thing to worry about. If I do, I'm probably going to trigger something. Besides, our wealth is so high right now, I want to bring that fucker down, but we really don't have anyone to do that right now. course, that fucking happens. Of course, we lost our power. Because how fucking dark it is. Actually, no, you go there. You just take me on. Okay. Okay, I'll know this guy. Right. He's gonna kill the fucker. I mean, James. Come here. This guy's gonna suck on this fuck. Not because of there, it's just because two reasons why. It's just because it's just more, I don't need another one. I like to, but again, because since I set up a bio, in particular in my taste, it's really not worth getting. Plus, it's gonna be all Androids only. Did I get rid of his ass for it? Not really, but again, that man can be good for anybody. We don't need that. Just gonna make some chilling stuff though. And now before old thou. The only problem is because of canceling is just because of these stupid things here, which are irritating. The problem is I don't have the cloth. I mean, do I? I mean, I have 192. I doubt I can count that. Maybe. No, I don't have a cloth anyways. I can make a Marshall punching bag though. I can't make a thing of it. Exotic goods. That's actually nice to have someone talk. Most stuff isn't talk anyways. We have donkeys. Forgot about those. Just give the donkeys. Components, I mean, we're going over components right now. Advanced would be nice. Let's get rid of that fucker. Biofreight. Let's get rid of the donkey. Basic grav techs now initiated. We can actually build our grav station. We need a bit more steel net and components, so it's gonna be a mining day. More steel on top, around there. Besides our steel badge, as much we got. Besides our mountain steel. Oh, there's what's coming around. Bulk gooders, at least we get rid of some of the other stones. Granite limes. Takes all our other stones we don't need really. Insect metacores, get rid of no that's just junk. Components. Cloth for the components. We have advanced component though, but just not that bad. We have a bunch of wood right now. We don't need that. Holler would be nice, but we don't have that. Rebar, no. Go juice, no. Chem fuel, we can start processes that. It cost me 500 for that. Okay, what how much you want to take? You want me to give me 5 for it? Yes. I must just give me the silver. I need my silver back up. And I think we'll build some patch. I mean, we can build patch letter front. Eh. Here's like more recreational stuff for him so he won't be pissy about it. I'll just see in the far corner. Because I do want to start process of getting a grav ship built, but we need more steel. Okay. I'll keep them busy. Visitors. We're just fine. At least we're getting most of the things built here. So we have a proper area to build our prison area. Maybe build a medical down there later, but not really. Solar flare. Bombardment nearby. I'm gonna need that much big area for it. We mostly need like a 10 by 10 or 9 by 9. I should keep him busy. A little bit too much. How about that part? A 9 by 9er. That's why, because we can cover this area like so. At least want to get another freaking generator for that. Actually, nothing yet, so why the fuck we have this on? We could make it by wood, but we don't need many of those active right now. We really don't need that active right now since we're in fall. Standard grav tech. Okay, I should begin that operation. Now I think we're working on basic vehicles. I think that's left, and begin android stuff. I can actually do this properly. See, every hedge fund takes one per thing. Okay. We're making rice here. We get a bunch of rice. Because we can't make chem fuel. We can, I think he's just going nuts over that. Raid. Holy holies. I guess some two weaponry are still in here. Where you came from? That's the reason why, part of the reason why I want to get out of this. Molotovs. And we'll get rid of that fucker. I'm fine with those weapons. It's just some we gotta be cautious. Some just gonna cause an explosion and burn them. And I think I'll get rid of that fucker. And just all now just hell loose, really. He got hit with a burn, but besides that, he's fine. I'm glad I burn here anyways. don't have anything machinery operational for research. I think it'll lathe is next, unless I didn't even click it properly. Nope, that'd be next. Alright. I mean, it would get some probably want to. Now I hear more sectors just spawned. That's why. Oh, hell no. That one would cause another fire. And for these two reasons why. And that. Why? The reason why I need fucking goddamn turrets. This is like so much sandstone. But bring all that shit there anyways. The problem is I just keep on losing my goddamn lights. Winter has begun. We're getting much more activity around here, I'll admit that. And that's the case, might as well put these with freaking lights here because we can't see shit. So we got more lights in the front then. Basic vehicles have now been finished up. Let's actually begin that process. I understand what's causing this most wealth right now. It only comes is freaking like goddamn unwise because of the freaking people, I swear. This one's on this one right now is that one. And it's just the freaking people right now. Except for him. The most valuable shit. And gold, and that's basically, I understand why we're gonna have a high dose of it, but apparently is. Now winter comes around here. Guess winter is now here. Let's see if we can yank before we call it. Well, we can get out of this. Besides traveling far, we have a bunch of steel in the far corners. Though we don't have the proper clothing, really. Or do so. I think we'll go mine rest of it on this side. For the rest of our steel. Of course you get gutworms. I want to deal with that later. least we got something out of this, though. We got much of freaking rice, but still, it's something better. Besides Heroed, just be Heroed, and our current power is fine. Our wood is good for a bit while, anyways. So, it is winter here. Also getting research done, and by any means, is doing best we could. Smithing. Been unlocked. And now we're making the lathe. I actually want to go to get to the gun turrets. I want to get to those gun turrets bad. Considering how we're going to go with the fucking raids, of freaking wealth is going to be a bitch. Industrial lathe, that gives us machinery done. Well, I'm doing that now because I'm planning to make this into a grass ship spot. The reason why I'm doing this now because it'll focus them to come through here. I think I have to move our thing down anyways, so. Moving us down more. Let me get some more freaking things here. That's what I want. Now I can actually go and destroy those droids for parts. Make a grenade launcher, because they do well against those fucks. Everyone's getting a helmet on them. Gunsmithing's been achieved. Make a revolver, make an incendiary launcher, it'd be nice to do it. pump shotgun would be nice. We can make the Halo guns. That's in the current weight of them. You can carry a sidearm. You can carry a sidearm. You can somewhat, but I doubt it. So we can do this properly. So 2 of them. SMG. I'm actually gonna give him the shotgun. I should play something different. So I think that's the only thing that's just pissing, really doesn't care. Let's just cut the plant. As for gear, I actually can do a Magnum. Get another Magnum in. Females could be happier. You have 62 components left. Night gear is a good one. When you're done, so you have some battling, you have some power. We need more components. We look for components. Frank, we think we just have enough to build the parts of the ship. We're going rice, and we have some firepower with us, so that's fine. Because I wanted to start building an entire Magnum ship, grav ship, so we can actually do this properly. Components is the only thing that's backing us like in a fucking bitch right now. It's fucking that. It's fucking. That's just only the bitch part of this right now. We're getting gun turrets, which is good enough for me. We can build steel gun turrets that help us defend us more. We get oncoming hordes of fucking people. We should use it against the freaking people with using that. Granite. Let's do defense against us for battle-ish. We are now going to gas operations. I think multi-analyzer would be nice to have next. We have the parts we can make the multi-analyzer, buffing power. Terraform are all good. I want to get Geo up. Get Remifelling. I want Android stuff because we need a bunch of Android stuff. It's getting a little bit. I get Android. I want to get Android stuff. Secure whatever. You have a grenade launcher, it'd be nice to grab, but we don't have that on us. Get the one for component. Alright, we're just trying to keep our things up anyways. Because now we want working on other stuff so we actually get some people. Well, I don't see how much out of that already, damn. More genetics, really. I think that's enough for granite, which is enough for granite right now. charging stations. So let's work on the Android stuff before we get to the next shit. And I probably can build on our side of it. We can actually build a separate another one for just growing chem fuel. Like, well, it's just because of fucking granite. We have granite. How far can we even build? We can build to that far line, really. Huh. There we go. Ugh. Clutch motors. It's not as bad. Flash of lightning over there. So. I mean, we could push it with wood. But before we can build another build chem. Nine by 9. There we go. At least we're getting our freaking health back up. Right. There we go. Now we got that situated. Because we need this guy. Holy fuck. Looks like that's becoming a problem. That's the reason why. Supplier, that's what I need actually. The only thing that's annoying about it is because that happens. The reason why is because they're growing on because of the freaking mountains. One of the weird thing I think I realized is the reason why they're growing is because of being like in a cave area. For some reason. Underground. For some stupid reason. Why did I go spawn here? It's because of the roof over here. I want to keep those fuckers away from my spot. Basement enhancements, basically working on what we got. We just have to burn the corpses. At least I hope they'll fix the issue. I doubt it. Make less spawn there. Anyways, besides that ordeal. Besides, winter should be ending soon for us. And we can actually push it, our engine one more time. Because I want to grow some canola. I want to grow some canola so we can actually get some chem fuel going so we can get rid of the fucking things here. Yes, at least keep our power for 750 of the watts for now, because it'll help us to grow canola, which is what we need to do. And so the other option is growing with getting the Rimfeller up, which can work too. At least want to get this built. At least we're growing canola. Spring has sprung, and I actually want to use this to attempt to go and build my grav ship. Timing wise, it's only about to be 3 hours into this thing, which is not that bad. And I think it's a good time to start begin this operation here. It's gonna be a massive fucking hole. At least this is gonna be more than that. That's gonna be prominent. Why? Because we need some more shit here. Mostly components. It'll cost me 9,000. Don't want to really give that up. Negative 3,000. I'll give you a negative 1, 6, 6. That's actually 16 of that. It'll give me 300 silver out of this batch. Guess we got your components. That's what I need. Because now we have more components for my adventures. Mostly just waiting to clear this out so I can know what I can build and what I can use to like sustain. Okay. Messy enough for me to start process of this, but we'll save our steel. Probably in the morning. I do need to make a steel run. Then we can operate building. Make sure to start building it now. I want to really. I want it for 2x2, so. Far corners at least. There should be enough room so we can actually build our proper stuff. We just gotta freaking clear it. Most of it's all like is somewhat roofed. Most of it are just to build it, and we can remove the roof when we're done. Well, that's being that. It's time to go. Actually, no. We might as well get a bunch more steel out of this batch. Not gonna go after that big boy. Orders. Deconstruct whatever wood's left. And since we have burned a forest quite a bit, we'll take that. Chop how many trees since we are nowhere near it. We'll go and chop whatever is here. It's a big order what we got for this time frame. But it's what we needed. Now we have secure spots, we really don't care. Up to collapsing inward. Mostly mining and just getting the rest of the wood. Because I mostly need is steel right now. And I think I can use the plant stuff to make plant chem fuel right now. But let's also use the wood some of it too. This will take us for now. Take care of steel for a good while. That fucker's gonna stay like that? Fine, you fuck. You live that one. Asshole. So I think we just gear up the roofs anyways. At least get the steel in, that's my kind of concern. I don't care about the wood, rest of the wood. Just want you to get the steel in so we actually have some fucking things to build. Hostile forces. Fuck. Exodus Empire. Fuck it, you mother! Oh, you're dead, man. Okay, so who's the fucking fucker sent those big guns after me? Some of the chief, there's the hammer. But to send that shit like that, you are fucking... do not belong like that. That is just cheap ass. These were actually genuine, so I can take them. I didn't fucking piss you off at all. Oh, I guess the Exodus Shattered Empire hates us. I didn't accept any fucking Disorder quest. I'll explain. I don't understand why. Either way, we gotta prepare a system map now, huh? Looks like we gotta do some fucking proper materialing. Just and that is an S2. I'm actually doing undead to get dead. Bio-coded. What you got? Recon armor. And a chain shotgun. Just do a little burning there. Oh, there's actually another guy here. Recon and his... I mean, non-euphemism is pyro. We don't need this as medical. I don't understand why they got pissed at us, but again, I'll take it. Free fucking armor, then. Who's gonna say about that? Okay, those are getting burned, so those are getting destroyed. Last thing I'll do on is begin destroying them. I think we got 2 fucking recon armor. I'm shocked we got that. As for power, of course. I got my steel, I'm getting the wood now. It should help us get by with that. For our next batch, I'm going to focus on chem fuel. We have roughly almost 2,000 of the chem, and I want to start upgrading these fuckers to that. Much better, at least. I can get rid of the wood ones. Because these guys will be growing at some point, but... Plasteel armor, Jesus Christ. Monstrosities, don't care. Oh shit, you got outside. You guys need to go outside. Get back inside now. That's it. You're not going out there anymore until those fuckers are gone or dead. Now let's start the enabling the bio and make from forever, but we don't have anything. From wood, deep chem, blue, nutrition, from organics. That's crib kibble and all that foods, huh? Vegetarian, yep, basically. Also, if only monstrosities get close to get fired at. So once we start working on the grav, we must gotta go to a zone. We're sick of this. Oh, duh. Probably something did that anyways, yeah. Yeah, fuck that up. Don't do that, because that causes issues. So I was asking what the fuck's going on. Oh, of course, you have to spawn them there, Randy. You have to fucking spawn them there. Fuck them back in your fucking corner. Damn you, fucking Randy. That's better. Now get over there. You better not fucking do that. Anyways. The one thing is I can't really do like a fancy button with this. You have to actually click it, sadly. Once I'm done, I'm probably gonna do like build a proper security in that corner. Wow. Yeah. Ugh. So bullshit, you're a fucking asshole. Nope. So fucking bull. That's what sucks when trying to build an end base. You gotta deal with the bullshit like this. I can't easily do it because it would fucking come, like, crash it. That's the bullshit about it. It would just fucking crash it. That's what's irritating about this fucking shithole. Almost there. Fuck! 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 What the? You fucking Look at how it was there, but I fucking ready to do it all this shit again. Oh, it's irritating. It's fucking irritating. Just to fucking clean a fucking grav ship area. For fuck's sake! Oh, just fucking motherfuckers! Because I fucking that up, and I fucking redo it! Where's the overhang thing? I'm just gonna fucking screw it. This is pissing me off. You know, the fucking crashes. I have to fucking do it, because it's just not... It's just fucking bullshitting. Right now. Just because of that. It just came... That's the bugger. That's the fucking area that can't be done because it'd be cheating. So the center is just... Okay, let's try this again. You gotta be cautious with that one. Luckily, we got that done. The problem is just fucking pickies. Easy does it. Easy does it. Good. Whew. Lord Almighty. I can actually start building this finally. God fucking hell. Whew. Gotta be cautious with that fucking thing. So it just becomes a fucking pain in the ass. Or freaking like a paranoia jackass or whatever, which one. Okay. Industrial company. Transport pod. Largest components, but I really don't need that many right now. Do I need a steel? No. Components always nice to grab more, really is, but I'm actually saving my silver. These monstrosities are cleared out now and I actually can build this thing properly for once. Yeesh. Okay, we can actually build this thing for once, for fuck's sake. Everyone has all have unique grav ships anyways. At least can build this thing properly. I want to build this before we call it.
More monstrosity clearing out anyways. Cold snap. Nice. That's all of them now. Yeah, at least we can finally actually try to fucking get a ship ready for our adventures. Yeesh. There's the graph ship we can escape, and that'll be our area, so we can go in there. And we are just in there. We have roughly 2 blocks room to use those, so we're doing that. Alrighty, so. So we have enough to take the advance, but we need to make the anchor. Which won't be that bad. We're just gotta shove it somewhere, then we gotta grab anchor. That's for building the storage thing. I don't think we need a gigantic industrial port. Yeah, aggressive anyway, so they go fine with. Put that. still not done yet, apparently. Mm-hmm. At least we have something so we can actually go ship the run for our needs now. Boy, Jesus Christ. 11 o'clock. Oh. Most of it's all fine. We got a grav ship now. Most of the empires all hate us in these islands. As you can tell, it gets a bit more chaotic now. It doesn't even start Empire yet. Where's Empire at all yet, honestly? Just gotta do something about that.
There we go. We can actually see what we got. Settlements. Rush Pages Empire. Since we have done that, we can now begin our Empire agenda at some point, but I think we're really too late for that, honestly. We got the ship, we're all good. We're doing all fine, we're getting our first batch of chem fuel going around, and we're doing very well. But that's going to be enough of this, guys. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a follow and subscribe. Stay safe, and I hope to see you guys again next time.